The last 10 MVPs if quarterbacks didn't exist. Let's go. For 2015, instead of Cam Newton, I'm going with J.J. Watt. J.J. easily won Defensive Player of the Year this year, led the league with 29 tackles for loss and 17.5 sacks. And on top of that, he carried a pretty bad Texans team to the playoffs. He was just so impactful this year. For 2016, instead of Matt Ryan, give me Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, Zeke was a rookie this year. He just came on the scene and completely dominated. He ran for 1,600 yards and 15 touchdowns, and the Cowboys went 13-3. Sounds like an MVP resume. For 2017, instead of Tom Brady, it's Todd Gurley. Just what an amazing season. Almost 2,100 yards from scrimmage, 19 total touchdowns, and an Offensive Player of the Year award. Also, the Rams went 11-5 and had the best offense in the league this year, and Todd Gurley was a massive part of that. For 2018, instead of Patrick Mahomes, it's gotta be Aaron Donald. This was a really easy one, almost unanimous Defensive Player of the Year, and led the league in sacks with 20.5. He also led the league in tackles for loss with 25, and the Rams went 13-3. All things considered, easy choice. For 2019, instead of Lamar Jackson, give me Stephon Gilmore. This really was one of the greatest seasons from a cornerback ever, hence why he won Defensive Player of the Year. Gilmore led the league in interceptions, pass deflections, had 2 pick sixes, and the Patriots had the best defense in the league. That's pretty valuable. For 2020, instead of Aaron Rodgers, give me Derrick Henry. Henry won Offensive Player of the Year, rushed for over 2,000 yards and 17 touchdowns. That's absurd. He quite literally was the Titans' offense and carried them to an 11-5 record as a running back. That's impressive. For 2021, instead of Aaron Rodgers, give me Cooper Kupp. This is one of the greatest receiving seasons we've ever seen, won Offensive Player of the Year and the Triple Crown, and almost broke Megatron's record. And obviously the Rams were a pretty good team as they won the Super Bowl, so he was a winner. For 2022, instead of Patrick Mahomes, give me Justin Jefferson. You could make a pretty strong case for Nick Bosa here, but I think Jefferson was just way too important to the Vikings winning. The Vikings went 13-4. He put up over 1,800 yards and 8 touchdowns, and he made one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. For 2023, instead of Lamar Jackson, give me Christian McCaffrey. He won Offensive Player of the Year, put up over 2,000 yards from scrimmage and 21 total touchdowns. And he was the guy that made the 49ers Super Bowl contenders. The offense ran through him, and that's what an MVP does. And for 2024, instead of Josh Allen, give me Saquon Barkley. This was an easy one. Saquon was the Offensive Player of the Year, had over 2,000 yards and 15 total touchdowns. And obviously, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and Saquon was the main reason that was possible.